Hey guys, just gonna get started here. My dog is bothering me, but she's a good girl. We're gonna get started with this topic, these three themes for Genghis Khan and how he was a brilliant organizer. So, one of the things about his organization skills that were special is that he handled his military very much like the Romans. He had them grouped into smaller groups, which were added to like a platoon that was into a larger unit. Kind of like the Romans had their legions and their cohorts and these things. So he was really good at organizing the military and getting them set up the way he wanted. In terms of strategy, he was very smart. There's a couple different ways to look at this. You can look at through military. You could also look at just his strategy and how to be successful. One of the things he did, they would go into a town and attack and kill everybody. He would charge, and then if they were losing, he would retreat. Get the other group to follow them out like they were retreating, and they would turn around and attack again and take out more people. There was all different ways he would use strategy in his military. Now, in terms of being successful for his army to have the right supplies, Mongols they didn't make anything. They did not manufacture or do anything to get supplies. So what he would do is after they would take over a town or a different tribe, he would he would press or just force other people into his army that had skills that he needed, whether it was someone who could build or was a miner, whatever they might have been. He used them so that he could continue to be successful moving forward. Okay. Last thing, cruelty. I mean, one of the things I'm not spending a ton of time on, but Genghis Khan is known for being cruel. One example, there was a guy named Inalchuck. It was a governor that had done something to disrespect him earlier on when he was just getting started, taking over lands. When Genghis finally captured this guy, he killed him by pouring silver into his ears and eyes. That type of legend or that type of story is going to get around, and people are going to know that this guy meant business. The stories of him just piling up skulls and people thinking they were hills from miles away. So, yeah, he was a nasty guy. All right, so what made them such great fighters? Okay, well, why were they such great warriors? Right here, you get an idea of what's happening. Number one, they had a bow. All right, this is an actual bow that was found in a cave in Mongolia, and it's going to give us an idea of what it was capable of. They said that these could shoot up to 300 yards, which is 3 football fields, right? I mean, that's amazing. Also, the stirrups were a huge part of their mounted warfare. This is a typo right here. And they were able to stand up and they were able to stand up in those stirrups, and that would help them fight. They could also turn around and they would shoot as they were retreating. Okay. So, damn it.